His opponent at 220 pounds from Kansas City, Missouri, Bart Sawyer. His opponent now at 215 pounds from every woman's dream, Heartthrob Wayne.
Well, what's going on here, Bill Prescott?
We almost saw a Hawk-Sawyer matchup, and then at the last second, Buddy Wayne comes out and says, "No thanks, I'll take it from here."
I'd sure like to know what he said to Chad Hawk, to get Chad, because Chad's not the kind of a man who's going to just give up a chance to wrestle with Bart Sawyer.
He probably said, "Hey, look, you let me in here, and I'll set you up with some honeys," or something like that. That's probably what he said.
Oh, boy. That's pro wrestling at its best.
I noticed Bart Sawyer's without his girls tonight. I guess he ran out of money to pay them.
Well, he's also without his hair. When you lose the hair, you lose the girls, right?
There's nothing more liberating than a freshly shorn skull.
Bart Sawyer and Buddy Wayne, a couple of veterans in the ring right now, and Wayne just a hard slap, chop, right across the chop of Bart Sawyer.
If you're wondering where Bart Sawyer's hair went, it wasn't too long ago here at the Roseland Theatre when he challenged Billy Two Eagles to a hair match, and I was also involved.
Yeah.
If Bart Sawyer had won the match, Billy and I both would have been shaved bald. Bart won by cheating. He denies that, but that chain in his crotch kind of said otherwise. And to make a long story short, truth and justice had its day.
Prevailed.
And Bart Sawyer is now a buzzhead.
Yes, it was Bart who came out on top. But that's the way he wanted it. Into the turnbuckle goes Buddy Wayne, and now goes Bart. Bart comes back body drop by Buddy. And Bart Sawyer looking for a corner to hide in. And then Buddy Wayne's not going to give him any. You can run, but you can't hide. Hard chop into the midsection, a pop across the face. Now slamming his face into the turnbuckle.
That's going to leave a mark.
Oh, yes it will. Here comes a whip across the ring into the cross turnbuckle. Here we go again. Oh, no. Buddy. Oh, well.
I can't believe he did that after
I can't either, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. And Bart Sawyer takes Buddy Wayne down with a clothesline. Going for the pin. 1, 2. No, I thought that Buddy Wayne had that figured out. And then he went back the second time.
His ESP there was working for him. He saw about a tenth of a second into the future, but it didn't work twice.
Now listen, we want you to mark this down. On your calendar, etch it in your coffee table, whatever you need to do.
Kids, get your parents' permission before you etch into the coffee table.
July the 7th. That's a Friday, isn't it, Bill?
I don't know. I don't have my calendar.
It is a Friday. Yes, Friday, July the 7th. Right here at the Roseland Theatre. Hang on a second. As Buddy Wayne pops Bart Sawyer again. Bart goes down. Right now, on that card, we've got a battle royal. We've got kids that are being admitted free. We've got the Grappler and Brian Cox in a feud to end all feuds that started with the Breakfast Club again. And we've got Billy Two Eagles and Joey Jackson in a strap match.
All I can say is the Grappler has no respect for the high cost of cereal.
He doesn't.
Especially name brand cereal.
I don't know. Maybe that's...
he buys in bulk.
He may think of himself as a serial killer. And we may...
I can count on you for the one.
That may be proven July the 7th. Into the turnbuckle goes Bart Sawyer. Down he goes.
Now remember, kids 14 and under get in free on July 7th with a pay to go.
And there will be no television that night. So you got to be here to see it. There comes a whip across the ring. There goes Bart in a reversal. And Buddy Wayne into the turnbuckle. Chest first. Now Bart Sawyer going to go for a suplex. He's got hard suplex on Buddy Wayne.
There's going to be TV that night. It's just the Battle Royal will not be on TV.
Well, yeah, right. Battle Royal.
Yeah, but you know, which is going to be like one of the coolest things ever. So, you know.
Well, we're talking about Portland wrestling as it used to be, as you remember it. And you remember some of those battle royals we had. Oh. Those were for the record books. Well, that's the kind we're going to have July the 7th, and that, you're right, that part will not be on TV.
Toss, I don't mean to sound like a butt kisser, but it wouldn't be Portland wrestling without you.
Right.
I mean,
Thank you. I'll have your chef tonight. Oh, it's just so great to be back and to see the old Portland wrestling stuff. Here's a jab to the chin, another jab to the chin by Buddy Wayne, Bart Sawyer. There's a couple of guys that were at the old Portland wrestling, back the old sports arena.
We were all so much younger then.
Yeah.
Especially me. I pulled out a tape the other day, and I played it back on my show on NRK. It was the first day I met the grappler. You were there.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe it. Silly hair I had.
Well,
you haven't aged today. You look just like you did in 1989.
Well, you were still in a stroller, weren't you?
Pretty much. Man, I had silly hair, but it was still the 80s.
Well, your hair has calmed down, that's for sure.
I'm growing old, gracefully.
You haven't, but your hair has.
Not even.
All right, Bart Sawyer now got Buddy stacked across that top rope and whiplashes him back. And the referee, Mark Watson, is telling Bart, come on, get. And now he's.
Nothing like a rope for leverage.
That was a pretty good move by Bart Sawyer, and he's pretty proud of himself as he boots Buddy Wayne out onto the floor. And Buddy's out there, and Bart Sawyer is hovering above him and slams down. Hard smash across the top of the head. Boy, this is exciting. The grappler back.
Ooh, right against the stage. I felt that.
Yeah, did you feel that move?
Yep.
That was Buddy compliments of Buddy Wayne's head. There you can see Buddy.
Well, they said he was headed for the stage.
Oh, here comes Bart with a chair. Yeah.
Hey, that was a fun-worthy of
that
you,
was good. Can I write that down? All right. Bart got the chair, and Buddy's still got cobwebs in his head. And here we go. Here comes Bart, and there goes Buddy. Well, Buddy blocked part of it, but he still caught part of that chair. Oh! But nothing like that.
I felt that up here.
Oh, yeah. Buddy Wayne with a metal folding chair across the head of Bart Sawyer, and now there's no cushion on top of that head to block that. He used to have some hair that acts as a buffer.
Not much. He got off easy compared to Billy or I had to get saved. I don't feel too sorry for Bart. Well, the guys are pretty harsh on him.
Now the action back in the ring. Here goes Buddy into the rope, and Bart trying to get a chokehold or a
cauliflower ear from Mark Watson.
And the rope goes Bart again. And now we're going for a sleeper. We're going for a sleeper. Buddy Wayne is doing what Bart tried to do, get that sleeper hold going.
Night, Bart.
The referee making sure that doesn't slip into a chokehold because it's very, very easy. You can see, look at the look on Bart's face. That thing is taking effect right now.
Hey, Bart, don't forget to set your snooze alarm.
And there he goes. He's down. Is he out? You're going to have to check the arm. If that arm drops 3 times, it's all over. 1, 2, one more time, and it's good night. No! He's got his arm about halfway, which means he's got some kind of consciousness going for him. And now Bart Sawyer is trying to get to his feet. He's trying to fight his way out of that sleeper hold, which not too many men can do that. But he's doing it. He's doing it. Oh, and Buddy Wayne and the referee collided head on. And now
Mark Watson's always getting nailed.
A DDT by Bart on Buddy, and Mark Watson, the referee, and Buddy Wayne are still. Boy, they just collided forehead to forehead. Here comes Bart. He fell off the top rope. Bart fell, and there's Buddy taking advantage of it. And 1, 2. He got him. Has he got him? Did he get him? He got him.
Buddy Wayne won fair and square.
Well, I don't know. You had a low blow there.
Well, yeah.
And it all started when Bart Sawyer fell coming off that top rope.
Koss, you've got to do that when you're in the ring against Bart Sawyer, because you give him enough time, you give him enough rope, and he's going to go for that chain, which we all know exists.
Well, they've all
got that chain stuffed in his shorts.
remember, you've got two guys from the same mental attitude school out there, Buddy Wayne and Bart Sawyer. This time, Buddy ended up on top, the winner. We'll be back right after this.